Long ago, in 356 BCE, in the ancient city of Pella, Macedonia, a boy was born to King Philip II and Queen Olympias. They named him Alexander. From the start, people said there was something different about him, strong, curious, and fearless. When he was only a child, Alexander did something no one else could. He tamed a wild horse named Bucephalus. While others ran away, Alexander whispered to it calmly and rode it. His father was amazed and said, "The making of a king." At age 13, Alexander's father hired the famous philosopher Aristotle to be his teacher. Aristotle taught him about philosophy, science, politics, and warfare. But more than knowledge, Aristotle gave Alexander a dream to unite East and West and to spread Greek culture across the world. When Alexander was 20, tragedy struck. King Philip II was assassinated, and young Alexander suddenly became king. Many thought he was too young, but Alexander proved them wrong. He crushed rebellions in Greece and told the Greek city-states, "Follow me, and together we will conquer Persia." The conqueror begins his march. In 334 BCE, Alexander crossed from Europe into Asia Minor, modern Turkey, with about 40,000 soldiers. Facing the vast Persian Empire, he won his first victory at the Battle of Granicus River. The next year, in 333 BCE, he faced King Darius III of Persia at Issus. Even though Darius had a much larger army, Alexander's tactics and bravery turned the tide. Darius fled, leaving behind his mother, wife, and children, whom Alexander treated kindly and respectfully. The road to glory. In 332 BCE, Alexander faced one of his toughest challenges, the siege of Tyre, a city built on an island. It took 7 months to conquer it, but Alexander never gave up. Afterward, he went south and entered Egypt, where the people welcomed him as a liberator from Persian rule. In Egypt, he founded a new city, Alexandria, which would later become one of the greatest centers of learning in the world. Egyptian priests crowned him as pharaoh and called him the son of Zeus Ammon, a god of both Greek and Egyptian belief. The fall of Persia. In 331 BCE, Alexander met Darius again in the Battle of Gaugamela, modern Iraq. Though outnumbered, Alexander's army crushed the Persians. Darius fled again and was later killed by his own men. Alexander now ruled the largest empire in the world, stretching from Greece to Persia. But he wasn't satisfied. He wanted to go further east, to the edge of the world. From 330 to 327 BCE, Alexander continued his campaigns through Afghanistan and Central Asia. There he married Roxana, a princess from Bactria, and adopted some Persian customs to unite his diverse empire, though this angered many of his Greek soldiers. In 327 BCE, he turned toward India. Crossing the Hindu Kush mountains, he faced the mighty King Porus at the Battle of the Hydaspes River. The battle was fierce. Elephants roared, soldiers clashed in the rain, but Alexander won again. Impressed by Porus's bravery, Alexander spared his life and made him an ally. However, after years of marching and fighting, Alexander's army was exhausted. When he tried to push further east, his soldiers refused. They wanted to go home. Reluctantly, Alexander turned back. On the way home, Alexander led his men through brutal deserts in southern Iran, losing thousands to heat and thirst. Yet, he never gave up on his dream of unity. In 324 BCE, he returned to Babylon, planning new campaigns, perhaps to Arabia, and working to blend Greek and Asian cultures into one empire. But fate had other plans. In June 323 BCE, at only 32 years old, Alexander fell ill, possibly from fever, poison, or exhaustion, and died. His final words, when asked who should succeed him, were said to be, after his death, Alexander's empire split among his generals, known as the Diadochi, and soon fell apart, but his influence never disappeared. He founded over 20 cities, most named Alexandria, spread Greek language and culture, and inspired the Hellenistic Age, a time when Greek, Persian, Egyptian, and Indian ideas blended and shaped the ancient world. To this day, Alexander the Great remains a symbol of ambition, courage, and leadership, a man who dreamed of conquering the world and came closer than anyone else ever did.